Hi, and welcome to Quirky Books with Katie. Today I'm going to be doing my Christmas book haul. So, before I start with the haul, I just wanted to let you guys know that I finally got a new camera for Christmas. That was my big Christmas gift this year, and I'm so excited because, as you guys probably know, my videos are usually really crappy quality because I've had to film on my laptop webcam for the past year, and it was just really bad. So for Christmas I asked for this camera, and it's so nice. So hopefully the video is better quality. If you notice it, then let me know in the comments down below if you like it. So now let's get started. So for Christmas this year I got 9 books. My parents don't really know what to get me, so I literally gave my dad a list of like 20 books and I told him to pick. So we will get started. The first book that I got, actually, it was a present from my brother, and that is The Princess Bride by William Goldman. Many people know about this movie. I adore this movie. It's one of my favorite movies, and I have not yet read the book, but it is about a young girl named Buttercup, and she falls in love with a guy named Wesley, and he has to go away, and she thinks he's dead. And it's just an awesome tale. It's funny, it's filled with chivalry, romance, and I'm really excited to read this book. The next book that I got is The Summer I Became a Nerd by Leah Ray Miller, and this book is about a girl who is a closet nerd, and she's a cheerleader, but she has an obsession with comic books. I heard a lot of buzz about this when it first came out. I haven't really heard anything recently, and I don't know when I'm going to read it because it's a summer book. The next book that I got is The Essential Rumi, and Rumi is actually an Indian poet from, I believe, the 12th or 11th century, and I really wanted to read his poems for a while. I think I had this book checked out from the library, and I was looking through it, and I'm really excited to read some of his poems. I've really been getting back into poetry lately. The next book that I got is Hemlock by Kathleen Peacock. I don't know that much about this book, although I know it's about werewolves, and a ton of people like this book. I know Suna over at Kiwi Lover 25 said that this is one of her favorite books of the year, and I'm really excited to read it, except I heard that it's really sad, but I somehow really like sad books, so I need to find some time to torture myself with this one. The next book that I got is World After by Susan E. I am so excited to finally have my hands on this book. This is the second book in the Penryn and the End of Days series. The first book is Angel Fall. I read Angel Fall in August and absolutely adored it. I thought it was awesome, and I'm really excited to read the sequel. I'm so excited to see what happens with Penryn and Raph. And in case you couldn't tell, this series is about angels, and it's about this girl named Penryn, and she is separated from her family, and she befriends an angel named Raph who has had his wings cut off, and they kind of have to go on this epic quest together. And of course there's romance and ensues. There's a lot of action, and it's really creepy too. There's a lot of really creepy stuff that goes on with this book, so I am so excited to finally read the sequel. The next book that I have is Where the Stars Still Shine by Trish Dollar. I don't really know what this one's about, although I do know it's a contemporary, and when this book came out, a lot of people were saying good things about it, and I know that it is currently up for the Sexiest Book of the Year award over at Epic Reads, so this must be a pretty decent book to be up for that award. And it doesn't have the best reviews on Goodreads. All I know is that when it came out, I was really interested in it for some reason, and I'm really glad that I have this book now. The next book that I have is Across the Star-Swept Sea by Diana Peterfreund, and this is the companion novel to For Darkness Shows the Stars. For Darkness Shows the Stars was a retelling of the book Persuasion by Jane Austen. I really loved the first book. The writing was just so beautiful, and this one is a retelling of The Scarlet Pimpernel, I believe. I don't really know what it's about because I never read that book, although I'm really excited to read this, and these books, literally, look at this. They have the most gorgeous covers, and I'm really excited to have this book on my shelf. Next, I have These Broken Stars, Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This book just came out a few weeks ago, and I have seen so much hype about it. It's supposed to be some version of like the Titanic in space is what I've heard, and like a rich girl falling for a poor guy when they get stranded. I've had my eye on this book for so long, and I'm so happy to finally get it for Christmas. And it's just a gorgeous book, and the premise sounds awesome, especially since I am still obsessed with Titanic, and this is possibly the book that I'm most excited to read. And the last book that I got is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I know what you're probably thinking, Katie, don't you already have that book? Yes, I do, but this is the special edition Barnes & Noble one. I have a copy of Jane Eyre kind of like this, and Pride and Prejudice is my favorite classic. And I saw this at Barnes & Noble a few months ago. I was like, Dad, we have to get this. It's the nice Pride and Prejudice, because I think the copy I have is from 6th grade, and it's like a mass edition paperback, and it's just ugly because I've read it so many times. So this is like the front, and then on the back it says, "It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife," which is one of the most famous quotes in the book. And I am so excited to finally have this, especially because I'm going to be reading Pride and Prejudice in school this year, so everyone else is going to have their school books, and I'm going to have this beauty. That is it for my Christmas book haul. If you guys have heard of anything about any of these books, then let me know in the comments down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again soon.